Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Magic, and in this video we're going to be talking about Cheslie Kryst. She was a 30-year-old former Miss USA, Emmy nominated correspondent for Extra, and a practicing attorney. Um, we're going to just be doing an energy reading on what her mindset was, what she was thinking, how she was feeling leading up to her death. She did take her own life. Um, and I understand what depression feels like, but I think most of us can understand what depression feels like. But I don't think majority of us understand the mindset and the type of depression that it takes to want to end your own life. And I believe that depression and suicide go overlooked a lot. And not only because majority of people are living their own lives, but also because those people who have those type of thoughts are good at hiding them as well. Um, Not to say that this is the case with her, but I'm just talking in general. But I hope by doing this reading that I shed light on this problem because it is prevalent. It just doesn't get that much coverage. Um, with that being said, I would just like to get started. Cheslie Kryst, can you give us a look at your mindset, what you were thinking, how you were feeling, what your mental state was like leading up to your death? So okay, first off, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. I feel like this is something that has been on her mind for a long time, and not necessarily taking her own life, but I feel like whatever was leading up to this is not, it just wasn't something that was sporadic. This is something that has accumulated over time, something that she necessarily hasn't healed from, but something that she's dealt with and that's lingered with her, that's been with her throughout all of her success and throughout her career and throughout her life. Like, this has been something that's really stuck with her and really haunted her, and it hasn't been something that she's necessarily been able to let go of or to heal from or to feel free from. Cheslie Kryst, can you give us some insight on how you felt mentally and emotionally leading up to your death? And I don't feel like this is something that she could necessarily speak on. I feel like this is something that she really kept to herself. And I feel like this is something that she had to keep to herself in order for her to be who she is or be who she became. In order for her to keep going, this is something that she had to bottle up and to keep down, deep down inside. But I don't think that this is something that she could hold on to. It was something really burdensome. And there was some type of neglect of just really nurturing herself in the way that she needed to be nurtured. And I don't know if this is something that stems from like an inner child that needs to be healed or needs to be heard or needs to be, I'm like feeling like needs to be hugged, needs to be heard, healed, felt, seen. Like it's just something about like not being seen. You see this Five of Pentacles in reverse? It almost reminds me of this Four of Swords. And then you see this Hermit. It just reminds me of like a child. You know what I mean? Like these images are really reflective of each other. And I just feel like this reminds me of a child. And this could be something that has stemmed from childhood. And I just feel like in order for her to be the woman that she became, this is something that needed to be tucked away. This is something that needed to be hidden. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles here, right? And then you have this Four of Pentacles here as well. And then you have this Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is this inner child, right? This Five of Pentacles, this Four of Pentacles is only four. If you take one pentacle from here, that leaves four, and give this Queen of Pentacles a pentacle, that leaves this Five of Pentacles four. I just feel like whatever that was needed to be healed, needed to be confronted. I just feel like there was a situation there that could have lingered from childhood that needed to be confronted, that wasn't confronted and dealt with. It was something that was really heavy and burdensome, but that wasn't confronted and wasn't dealt with. And this was something that needed to be kind of pushed back onto the back burner in order for her to be successful and to be the woman that she became. Like that was all important in order for her to move forward, to progress. Then you have this Three of Swords. Like this is something that was like really, really painful. Like I just feel like there was like this screaming inside, like I don't know. It just seems like something about childhood. This has to do with something about childhood. I really do. And this was something that was really, really painful. And I just feel like it was like in a place where you wouldn't necessarily see that side of her. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like not a lot of people got to see that side of her. That side that needed to be held, needed to be told that it's okay, needed to be cuddled, needed to be like loved. Like there is just some part of that is like missing here. And it's like, well, I have to love myself. I have to nurture myself. I have to move past this. I have to move forward. But at the same time, there is no moving forward because I need someone to be there for me. I need help. I need like there's just something that wasn't given, something that needed to be there and it was missing. And it's as if though like you have to try to do it yourself, try to piece the things together yourself, try to hold yourself together, because this is something that like you can't let out. Like I'm almost feeling like I can't let this out. Like I can't speak, I can't talk, but I need someone to be there for me. And it's almost as if not a lot of people knew this. And I don't know if the most important people around her knew that this was going on. I don't know. That's a lot. Like I feel like a lot. Like I feel a lot. Like this is a lot. And then so you have like this nine of swords in reverse as well. This is something that someone is constantly thinking about, constantly like pondering about, but it's something that's kept inside for so long, and it's like it causes sleepless nights. I'm even wondering if this is something that caused like nightmares. Um, you know what I mean? I just feel like record playing, like something like a constant reliving of something, a constant reliving of of a situation or something. Let's see. So we have this. And it's like I want to take all of this. Okay, y'all. So I have the nine of swords in reverse here, right? So there's nine of these crows, nine. And then here we have there's three crows here and three crows here. I just feel as if though there's like this tug of war of wanting to move past a situation, wanting to move past like certain thoughts, wanting to be free and just be a peace of mind. But with this chariot card upright and this six of swords in reverse, there's like a battle here. There's a battle here. Okay. And even if you see this high priestess card, which is in the middle of these, you can see that battle of energy, right? There's this chariot, and you see like this purple reddish color here, and then you have like this purplish color in the middle, and then you have like this bluish color, and it's kind of on the sides. It's like that battle, right? It's like that battle of wanting to be free of these thoughts, but these thoughts constantly closing in on that freedom. And it's almost as if not being able to get away or get outside of those thoughts. It's almost like being boxed in. And I don't know what this devil energy is about, but it's this like I don't know. I don't even want to put that out there because I just want to keep this reading for what it is. I just don't want to go there. Um, but there is something there. And I just feel like these are thoughts that just cannot go away, will not go away. No matter what you do, no matter how much you try to escape it, these thoughts are there. Because these are things that haven't been talked about, haven't been expressed, haven't been nurtured, haven't been healed. Like, this is some really painful, heavy ass shit. And it's something up with this devil card. It's something up with this devil card. And it's something up with this devil and this attachment. Because if you look at this card, you see that person down there with their head down, the hoodie over their head, their hands over their head, but there's this devil that's this constantly there, that's bigger than life, that has these strings onto them. And no matter how much this person is able to outgrow and outshine the past is bigger than what she's become. The past is more successful than what she has been successful in her own life. It's this attachment that just won't go away. And it's like no matter what she looks like, or how she is portrayed in society, no matter how big she is, no matter what big of a name she's made, no matter how much progress she's made, this devil in her head, in her eyes, is bigger than all of that. And that it's like a constant haunting over a long period of time. And this I know there's some stuff in the news talking about her getting old and aging and all this other stuff. Like, this is bigger than that. This is way bigger than that situation. Way, way bigger. Okay. Cheslie, Kryst, what else was going on with you leading up to your death? There's this Ace of Wands. It's just this constant thinking, pondering. A lot of thinking. A lot of thinking. It's like one of those things that there's a lot of thinking, but not a lot of talking. And this was a real emotional choice. A real emotional choice. Like, it's almost like, okay, it's like a weighing out of options. And it's like being on a really thin rope. But it's like almost reaching the other side. But that thin rope, it's almost like a rope that's unraveling. And there's like a thin thread like still attached to the other side. And you have to like walk across this rope. But the strings are kind of like unraveling, right? And it's like almost there, and then it like snaps, right? The string snaps, and there is no making it to the other side. Like, that's the mental space. That's the thought process. Because it's like, I can overcome this. I can overcome this. But I can't. And that window of opportunity is gone just like that. Because it's like really a mental struggle of trying to bridge that gap. What else? There's secrets here. Oh, a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. There's a lot of secrets here. A lot of secrecy that she held inside of herself. Serious, swear. There's a lot of secrecy here. And it's like, it's almost as if it was like she couldn't ignore all those emotions that were built up inside of her. And it was like a release. It was like a release. Because you see this 9 of Cups here, it's in reverse. And then you see this 9 of Pentacles. To me, this is like an expression of release of all emotional and physical ties. All emotional and physical ties. Like some type of release. There's like a lack of support there. Even though you would think that this type of person had that support, that's not necessarily the case all the way. And I don't think it's because there was a lack of support because nobody wanted to support. I think there was a lack of support because there was a lack of expression of how bad and how deep these feelings of hers ran. And I feel like, you know, all the success didn't matter. And it's almost like kind of battling all of that. It's like, do I walk away from this? You know, do I stay in this? Do I walk away from this? Like, but it's almost as if these things that haunted her, or these thoughts, this reliving, rehashing of like things that have happened in the past, that have these secrets, these things almost kind of outweighed everything else. And look, you have this Eight of Swords here. This is someone who felt like stuck, lost, not able to express, not able to express themselves, not able to speak, not able to free themselves of a place where they felt like it was unbearable. And it's like, this is the old her. This is where she is now, in a place of freedom to where this doesn't have to exist anymore. Then you have this Two of Pentacles, balancing, trying to balance, and probably being in the place to where she couldn't balance anymore. And then you have the World card here, an ending to a new beginning. And how weird. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's like a new beginning. Just give me 3 more cards to kind of close out this reading. Cheslie, is there anything else you would like to say? There's something about an older male here. I don't know who that may be, but there's something about an older male here. And there may have been a place of trying to make amends with this older male. And this older male, I don't know, it's something about making amends with someone older, an older male, an older man. I don't want to go any more into detail with this. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I would like to say, for YouTube purposes, and I wanted to kind of leave this towards the end of the video, that nothing here is factual. This is all alleged, and this is not necessarily for entertainment purposes due to the context of this reading, but I just have to put it out there because this is YouTube, and I just don't want whatever I'm saying to be misconstrued into something factual. But this is just what I am picking up as far as what the cards have to say, and as far as spirit. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it there because I don't really want to go in any further detail. But Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to be leaving some phone numbers in the in the description box below. If at all, if anybody ever has the need to talk to other people, or if you need someone to talk to, someone that is well versed in, suicide and depression, I really want to leave those phone numbers there. And hopefully that can help somebody. But wow, I don't know, you guys, that reading was a whole lot to me. But I will talk to you guys and see you guys in another video.